Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, December 18, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Chicago Blackhawks vs Dallas Stars. The offense has been poor for Chicago. The Blackhawks have scored 2 goals or less in 5 out of the last 9 games. They rank 29th in goals per game, 31st in shots per game, 26th in shooting percent, and 30th in scoring efficiency ratio. Patrick Kane leads the team with 24 points. Defense and goaltending have not been good for the Blackhawks this season. They rank 23rd in goals against per game, 17th in shots against per game, and 26th in opponent shooting percent and save percent. Marc-Andre Fleury has a record of 9-10-1 and a .913 SV percent. Seth Jones is second on the team with 23 points. He is tied for 5th in assists among all defensemen in the NHL. The Stars have won 7 of their last 8 home games, and they played well offensively during the stretch, scoring 3 or more goals in 7 of those games. They also play well on special teams, and they're 4th in the league in power play conversion. Even though the Blackhawks are playing better than they did earlier in the season, they struggle defensively on the road and they aren't very good at killing penalties, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Stars. The offense has been struggling for Dallas. They have scored 1 goal or less in 4 straight games. Dallas still only ranks 27th in goals per game, 21st in shots per game, 22nd in shooting percent, and 21st in scoring efficiency ratio. Joe Pavelski and Jason Robertson each led the team with 22 points. Our first betting advice is to pick Dallas Stars -1. Dallas is averaging 2.65 goals per game. They scored 1 goal on 34 shots in their last game. Riley Damiani scored the lone goal for Dallas, while John Klingberg and Jason Robertson picked up an assist. Dallas has also played well defensively, giving up 2.81 goals per game. They gave up 4 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to put an end to their streak. Chicago is averaging 2.29 goals per game. They scored 5 goals on 28 shots in their last game. Alex DeBrincat led the way for Chicago with 2 goals and an assist. Caleb Jones had a goal and an assist, while Patrick Kane picked up 2 assists. Chicago has struggled defensively, giving up 3.21 goals per game. They gave up 4 goals in their last game and will need a significantly better performance if they want to win this game. The Blackhawks are playing well at the moment and they've won 2 of their last 3 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Stars, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 4 games. The Stars aren't playing well at the moment and come into this game on a 4-game losing streak. They will try to put an end to their streak with a win over the Blackhawks, which will give them their 8th win in their last 9 home games. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Edmonton Oilers vs Seattle Kraken. The Oilers have one of the league's best defenses, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.11 goals per game. Darnell Nurse and Evan Bouchard have combined for 3.4 defensive point shares and 76 blocked shots, but the rest of the unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to constantly carry the puck into the offensive zone. In addition, Mikko Koskinen has struggled as the starter with a .902 save percentage and a 3.16 goals against average on 553 shots. The suddenly struggling Edmonton Oilers take on the Seattle Kraken on Saturday. The Kraken are coming off a 4-1 loss to Anaheim on Wednesday, their 4th loss in the last 5 games. The Kraken are 1-4 Austrian shillings in their last 5, but 5-4 Austrian shillings in their last 9. The Edmonton Oilers snapped a 6-game losing streak with a 5-2 victory over Columbus on Thursday. Edmonton finished their 6-game homestand 1-5-0. The Oilers are 1-6 Austrian shillings in their last 7 games. Edmonton finally ended their long losing streak, but now they head to the road, where they will play 9 of their next 10 games. Edmonton has been solid on the road, however, going 7-5-0, while the Kraken are 6-8-1 at home. One must keep in mind that one of those home victories was against the Oilers back on December 3rd. To be honest, with Grubauer out, Seattle is actually a better hockey team. He has not been the dominant number 1 goaltender the team was looking for, as Dreger has simply outplayed him. Plus, Koskinen has been abysmal of late. The Kraken are off to a slow start to the season and hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.79 goals per game. Jordan Eberle and Jared McCann have combined for 23 goals and 12 assists, while Brandon Tanev and Ryan Donato have added 16 goals and 11 assists to the top two lines, but the rest of the forward unit has struggled. Only 6 skaters have 6 goals or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the top-heavy offense as a result. Our first betting advice is to pick the Seattle Kraken at +1. Seattle is 19th in goals per game at 2.79 and 12th in shooting percentage at 9.9%. The Kraken are 21st on the power play at 17.7%. Jordan Eberle leads the team with 12 goals and is tied for the team lead in points with 19. However, he has just 1 goal in his last 6 games. Anaheim scored the first 3 goals of the game, too much of a hill for the Kraken to overcome in their 4-1 loss to the Ducks. Ryan Donato scored the only goal for Seattle, his 7th of the season. That was a power play goal. Philip Grubauer gave up 3 goals on 18 shots before being pulled from the contest with an undisclosed injury. Edmonton is 7th in goals per game at 3.36 and 8th in shooting percentage at 10.3%. The power play has been spectacular, first overall at 31.5%. Connor McDavid had 2 assists in the victory over the Blue Jackets, giving him a team-leading 31 assists and 47 points. Leon Draisaitl is the team leader in goals with 23. Jesse Puljujarvi scored 2 power play goals to get the Oilers started, as they scored 4 unanswered goals to begin the contest on their way to a 5-2 victory over Columbus. Puljujarvi added an assist as part of a 3-point performance. Stuart Skinner stopped 36 of 38 shots to earn the victory. Seattle defeated Edmonton the last time these teams met, winning 4-3 on December 3rd. These teams are 1-1 against each other this season. Edmonton is the favorite at -165 with the odds set for Seattle at +190. When giving up 1.5 goals, the odds for Edmonton change to +178, while Seattle is at -278 when receiving 1.5 goals. The Edmonton Oilers face the Seattle Kraken with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Oilers have won 17 of their 28 games, while the Kraken have won only 10 of their 29 games this season. Both teams are looking to make up ground in the Pacific Division, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the high stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice.